Welcome! I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm thrilled that you've joined me on numerologist.com. I'm here with this week's angel messages. So this week our messages just feel like they're about your identity and maybe some shifts or changes within your identity, or just noticing something about your identity. So what I'd love you to do is place one or both of your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. What you can also do is move your cursor along in the video until you intuitively feel it's time to stop. And right there is another message for you from your angels. Okay, you ready? So what I would love for you to do is see if you can intuit which card is going to be for message number 1. Does it make any difference if you've chosen it? What do you think? Ooh, feels like that one, the middle card. All right, then this one is called personal property. How does this connect with your identity? Now look at that. If you think about personal property, if you look at that image, there is a sense of protection around it. And right at the core of her being, she is protecting her heart. So she's being protective of herself. And it could be that this is not your usual state of being when it comes to your identity. It might be that you are usually really open and joyful and happy and everything's fine. Whereas with this, there is this sense of protection around her, this blue that is protecting her, which is Archangel Michael, right? There's a green, the watery energy that is there, Archangel Raphael. And right at the core of her being, the heart, I see the pink that is there, that pink that is there. I see that as Shamuel. Not everybody does, but I see that as Shamuel. And I feel that this is just about that protection, looking after self. But part of that looking after self is the physical body, personal property. What would that say to you? It feels like it says that this is a time to look after your physical self, that this is a time to look after your personal property, that it's not necessarily about stuff that is around you, your environment, your relationships. This is about you and about looking after you, looking after your body, your physical body, looking after your emotional body, your mental state, physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. It's looking after all those layers, all those levels of you, and asking your angels to protect you. And I feel part of this with the personal property is caring for your nutritional state, caring for the nurturing aspect of your body. How are you looking after yourself? How are you looking after you? Are you caring for yourself? Are you giving to others and forgetting about you? That's kind of normal for a healer, right? But when you look at the image, she's got her hands on herself. So it's almost like she's giving herself love. So I feel the message for you from your angels is about loving yourself, loving your body, loving who you are, creating this space where you are protected and knowing that you are protected, that everything's okay. But it comes from this place, I feel that it comes from this place of loving yourself. You don't need to ask Archangel Michael to protect you or Archangel Raphael to bring you healing. It starts with you. It starts with you looking after you. Ask your body, what do you need? Ask your emotions, what do you need? Mental state, spiritual state, what do you need? When you make that question, when you ask that question, then an answer can come to you. Just open yourself up to the answer. So this is about you looking after yourself. Are you looking after yourself? Are you caring for yourself? If you're caring for everybody else or things and not you, then I feel the angels are saying, let's get back on track here, because your physical body is really important for you as a spirit, because this is the temple of expression for you in this lifetime. So it's very important. I just feel that that's one part of the question, one part of the answer rather. There's more to it. Of course. There's always more to it, isn't there? Feel into that. What does that mean for you? Second question. Let's see. Number 2. Which card do you feel it is? Who's feeling this one? This is, I love these cards because they're kind of amusing. It says, yo, ideas coming your way, all set. Are you ready? It's a news flash. So it's the divine that's speaking to you, and you see there's this little tiny you down here. It's like, well, yeah, I'm ready for those ideas. So the ideas could be creative. It could be that you're opening yourself up to all this inspiration and these wonderful thoughts that are coming in, and they're popping into your mind. They're your angels, your guides that are right there saying, look, we are wanting to inspire you for your next step, or maybe inspire you to write, or maybe inspire you to speak or teach or heal or do something that is a part of your purpose, part of your mission in this lifetime. So the divine is there saying, yeah, we've got something to help you. Are you ready to receive? So I'm thinking that it's an inspiration and it's creative, etc., but it may be an answer to a question. So your guides, your angels, the divine, your higher self, wherever it's coming from, that answer is right there. If you've put a question out to the universe is saying, yo, we've got an answer for you. We've got some ideas for you. How about listening? And it could have been that you've been seeing these ideas coming and you've kind of like put them to the side. You know, last week, I was teaching, and every single day, whenever I came back to look at my messages, it was 44 right there. On the dot, 44 messages. And I would move these out, and then I'd finish my teaching on that day, and I'd come back, and there'd be 44 again. And this was a message to me that my angels were with me. I love numbers. It was just a message. And I feel that your angels are saying, again, yo, we have something for you. We want to share this with you. So notice the signs that are guiding you and feel into them. Feel into what they mean for you, because your angels are right there with you, supporting you every step of the way, and they want to share something with you. So open up to receive that. Yeah. Easy to say, isn't it? Sometimes it can be challenging to do, but if we think that it's challenging, then that's exactly the experience we're going to have. So believe that it is easy, super easy to get that inspiration. All right, our final card is Black Swan. Ooh, I love this card. You remember that story of the ugly duckling? And then the ugly duckling, it's kind of like the ugly duckling was shunned. And then the duckling turned into this amazing swan. Well, that black swan, it's like the black and the white. It's sometimes we look at this black swan and think, this is not part of who I am. This is not an aspect of me. I'm pushing this away. But you are this incredible being that has a polarity within you. So you have this white swan, black swan. Don't push that black swan away. Embrace it. Because the more you push something away, it's a little bit like, have you ever meditated? And you're thinking all the time. And when you go to bed, when you go to sleep and you can't sleep because all these thoughts come around. And instead of pushing them away, because when you try to push something away, it can get to be, it's almost like it gives it strength. So it tends to come at you even more. It creates resistance. Instead of just being witness to it, notice it. Notice the black swan part of yourself. Notice it, embrace it. Realize where it came from. Stop pushing it away. Just embrace it, understand it. And don't feel bad about it. Don't criticize yourself or feel guilty about it. You know, if you have a thought that is other than divine or spiritual or loving, etc., notice it, because it's there for a reason. It's there for you to understand who you truly are. I love this. I love this energy. I feel like the black swan part of you wants to be acknowledged and recognized. And now it's time to do that, because you are losing a part of yourself. And that part, when it is embraced and loved, just imagine the power that is within that. When you bring these parts of yourself back together again, that's incredibly powerful.